So let's study this scenario. Let's pretend you are a personal trainer and someone comes to you and tells you, look, I've been dealing with some back pain, some discomfort. I went to the doctor, they checked me and it's everything fine. But I still feel pain on my back when I squat or I do deadlift. As a professional, what's the first question you should do? Could be, do you have your doctor's approval to train? Did your doctor say that you can train? Yes, he said, okay, I will need a paper signed by your doctor saying that it's okay for you to train. Then you proceed to the assessment when you have the signed paper. During the assessment, which questions would you do that will help you figure it out, the root cause of the things that he says he's feeling? For example, for you to see the movement pattern and try to understand how his or her body works or moves during deadlifts and during squats, for example. Some questions could be, do you have any injury or did you have any injury in the past that would prevent you from doing these movements or other movements? The person will say, I had an injury in the past, an ankle, or I hurt my knee playing soccer, something. That will give you some notes on what to check. For example, that will help. Other thing that you could do, that you should do, is the assessment. You should see from the front, from the side, from behind, how that person moves and if that person has any imbalances. So, for example, if that person has a hip imbalance or a shoulder imbalance, you could do some other questions. Which questions would you do? One of them could be, do you have a leg longer than the other one? You will say yes or no. If no, I see an imbalance on your hip. Can you squat? Give me 5 squats, please. Hip width apart. Because if you go so wide, you can cheat. But hip width apart squat, you will spot some imbalances and some difficulties that the person might have. So, for example, when he squats, he might shift the weight to one side because of the imbalance that we don't know if it's an injury that he may had in the past and he doesn't remember. It might be postural thing, might be one leg longer than the other one, or one hip weaker than the other one, one glutes weaker than the other one, knee issues, ankle issues, can be a lot of things. That's why we need to assess. So during the squat, you can see the person shifting from one side to the other. That will give you some other inputs that will help you on the process of finding the root cause of the back pain. For example, if they have hip imbalance and shoulder imbalance, look at the spine. The alignment of the spine is not aligned. That could be one of the reasons that the person has back pain, for example. So we can go on and on and on. We can go on and on and on. But these are some questions, some of the steps that needs to be taken in order to find the root cause of what has happened with the person. And for us to know how the body of that person works before adding weight, before making that person doing some exercises for safety first. All these things we're going to cover on the workshop Saturday 11 January 11th. So make sure you register. Different cases to study, different areas, 4 case studies, that will help you on your journey of personal training, and as well if you're just a fitness enthusiast, that will help you definitely move better, perform better, and injury free. Okay, counting on